Welcome to Corvallis, Oregon, Reser Stadium, home to the Beavers, and you better get used to the sound of chainsaws as the fans here have been ready for this clash since early this morning. There's just something about the nightcap. After a day of wall-to-wall football, it just seems this is when chaos ensues. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Colorado State Rams, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Oregon State Beavers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we're ready to tee it up. And the Rams will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it out. It's Card. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Beavers offense will get the first crack at it here. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Looking to throw, it's McCoy. Unloads it left. Makes the grab. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. He's going to pass. He'll pull it down and run. Those defenses were smelling blood, and the quarterback got down. Smart move. And the Beavers will have it 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
Now it's a 1st down from the 43-yard line.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. A small game, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Finds a spot in the middle. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. To the air on 1st down. Gets it out fast.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
On 2nd down, just keeps firing. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. This opening drive, methodical, efficient. They'll snap it for the 9th time on 3rd and short. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the 1st down. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10.
You know, this is a running back who wants the ball, and he wants the offense to run through him. Really nice job there on the 3rd down of this opening drive for his offense. I can't wait to see what kind of game this guy's going to have.
Man, those are frustrating because you know you're supposed to catch that. You're supposed to secure it. It's going to happen, but it's just frustrating for those receivers. Just tap the chest. My bad, dog.
You know, it's so important for corners to be able to transition, right? You got to have real loose hips. You got to be able to change direction on a dime. And in zone coverage, when you see the ball thrown, you can break on it and force incompletions like that.
Flushed out of the pocket. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. The Beavers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Beavers! And the extra point makes it 7-0. That is what they mean when they say ball control. A 14-play touchdown drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. So the Colorado State Rams offense will have its first possession of the game. And they seem to believe that they can take big plays away and man coverage by just locking him up in this matchup, David.
Yeah, and it's hard to lock down a great wide receiver, but a great defensive back versus a great wide receiver, we got a showdown.
Yeah, let's be honest, David. Most defenses don't have a dude like that at cornerback that could do it.
And a sack all the way back at the 5.
This offense already in the black zone, a little bit backed up. How do they want to respond? They come out to throw the football, be aggressive, and this defense was ready, and they got pressure on the quarterback and got a sack on the very first snap.
Handoff to the lone back. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Coming after it. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
And 3rd and long, everybody is pinning their ears back and coming after the quarterback. You try to throw screens behind those. Sometimes they're very successful, but this time, defense played it great, and the play went nowhere.
This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. He gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Finds his target down the middle. Really good surge for this offense. They move to the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Line gets set, 1st down. Looking for a man. It's McCoy. Unloads to the wideout. And you just don't expect your junior quarterback to get fooled and to throw it into double coverage like that. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's 1st down. Running the red zone. It's Griffin. Fights his way ahead. They get him down after a pickup of 3. They'll mark it at the 12. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He's looking to throw. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. Using his legs to buy some time. That's caught. It's Clemens. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Oregon State has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Now facing a 3rd down as they come back to the line after the break. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. He is run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. The big fellas coming out in the goal line defense. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Oregon State. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is good, but the penalty flag indicates we've got a roughing the kicker call.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. You can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel it.
Speeding down the left side at the 20. Touchdown, Colorado State.
This is a receiver that is so good running routes. You never know which way he's going to go at the top of this route because he doesn't peek. He doesn't telegraph where he's going. The timing on corner routes is so important, and the quarterback did a nice job getting it out early so his receiver could make the catch and then take it into the end zone.
And the tackle was made on the return man, but there is a flag on the play.
Return team.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Offense set on first down. Looking for space. It's Hankerson. Nudges ahead for one out to the 16.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
Wants to throw on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line.
And that's got to feel good if you're the offense because third down has been a bit of a problem all season long, but you love the way they're executing at this point, finding ways to keep the chains moving.
I'll tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Fires to the wideout. The pass is incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield, and that shot the quarterback took might have been a little too much. Look, you want to make the quarterback feel you. You want to get pressure in his face. That was so close, but just a tad late. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Grabbed over the middle. It's Clemens. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Pressure coming. They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play. They'll snap it from the 48 on third and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. The Beavers are flying down the field. Wants to throw. It's McCoy. Fires to the tight end. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. They'll line up for a second down play. The give to the back. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. And the Beavers will snap it on first and 10. Looking to move it through the air. He'll get rid of it. Got a wide open receiver. Touchdown Beavers! And they take it in for 6 more points. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here and make something happen on this side of the ball.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
You know, this linebacker is a special player because not only is he good making tackles in the open field, this guy can cover. You saw a great example of it with that running back.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. And the freshman will chalk up a sack. The Rams line up to punt it away. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Slips through the line, and they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They'll start this drive from the 42. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Just a little off. Incomplete. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Dropping back, it's McCoy. Quick strike complete. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
This offense looking at a 3rd down after that last completion. From the gun, wants to pass. Hit as he throws. They intercept it. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Colorado State.
Sometimes there are careless interceptions and other times forced ones, and the defense forced that one.
They did. Nice job dialing up the pressure. Great job getting to the QB. So much athleticism on this heat.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, Dave?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Just drives it between the uprights.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the 2nd.
You see this more and more in college football. Motion the running back out of the backfield. What am I looking for? I'm looking to see if it's man coverage. Does the linebacker go and chase him? If he does...
Gonna take a shot. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Gonna try to pop one on the screen. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. The Beavers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
We know this guy's a weapon, not just taking handoffs, but he can catch the ball too. That play, not so much. Got to do a better job reeling it in.
He's going to throw deep right side. Got it in stride inside the 20. He finally goes out of bounds after the explosive play, but now the question is, did the official see something to bring it back? Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's McCoy. Getting some heat. Trying to get rid of it. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell in.
This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Beavers will line up to punt it away. Gets it out of there for the first time today, and didn't see much of him. That loss a week ago, called on just once. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Beavers will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee, and they'll bring it to the 25. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
Catch in the middle. It's Brown. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Rams in the hurry-up. Wants to throw on third down. Caught in the backfield. It's Warren. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Rams will punt it away on fourth down. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on third and long from the 41. Feeling the heat as he lets it go. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp.
QBs and receivers on third down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
Using the quick game. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. No hesitation, no trying to baby the ball in there. He just fired it complete.
Fourth down, no problem. I'm just going to rip this to my wide receiver. He believed in himself. He knew he could get it, and they get the fourth down conversion.
After the first down completion, it's second and short. They'll go to the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, you got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well he played the last time out. They have been swarming him. They have been gang tackling him and getting a lot of penetration up front.
On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Wrapped it inside the 10. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it first and goal.
And a big reason why this team has the lead in this game is because of plays like that. They know they've got firepower throwing the ball.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon State. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And with the extra point, they're on top by 18.
This guy just love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. Boy, Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Tom.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
They'll try the run. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. And the Rams will hustle to the line. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. The Rams will punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
They really have no choice here. This is a no-brainer. You go for it here on this 4th down. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the 1st down.
You know, you kind of get stuck in no man's land once you get across that 50-yard line where it might be a long field goal, which isn't really high percentage, or do I go for it on 4th down? I like to go for it, personally. I like the aggressiveness. They go for it, and they get the big 1st down.
Makes the grab, and he's dragged down.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Red pass, it's complete. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down.
Big play in the passing game there, and I like the receiver gearing down in the zone. Did a nice job finding the soft spot on defense between the defenders, giving the quarterback an easy target to throw to complete that throw.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. 2nd down here as they go back to work after the break. They'll run it from the gun. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
You know, with defense, it's this pick-or-poison game, right? Like, I got to play a little bit soft and make them run the football, but when I do that, I give the running back space, and right there you could tell he takes advantage of it.
Back to pass, it's McCoy. Buys a little time with his feet. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The Beavers have it with a 1st and goal. They'll go to the air. He's got it still on his feet. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. 2nd and goal for this offense. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Touchdown, Beaver! And the pummeling has started. That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin.
Ranked matchup that has just gone final. SMU came away with the victory today, but not in dominant fashion. In fact, the folks in Dallas had to sweat things out for much of the second half. Could have been better, but certainly could have been worse. Always interesting to see ranked teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Now on second down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. Quickly complete.
This quarterback right now is in a groove. He's doing a nice job in the preset. He's reading the coverage and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
He's got an open man. Giving him his pads. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. They're going to throw it again. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
At this point in the game in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. Back to throw. It's Fowler Nicolosi. He'll take a shot. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. On 4th down, looking for the completion. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield they couldn't hook up. A 1st down for the offense. Running back searching for a hole. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. The Beavers are stopped, but not before getting the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give out of the gun. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Wide receiver shows motion. Leaves it with the running back. Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31. Ball at the 31, 3rd and short coming, defense trying to rise up. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Looking for a crease, it's Hankerson. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. And the try is no good because no game is perfect. Something has to go wrong, so the coach will have something to gripe about himself. Here comes the offense on 1st down. To the air, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Quickly out to the tight end. Not the biggest play in the world, but it's one that can set the tone as he bangs his way out to the 38. Lost to fire on 2nd down. Setting up the screen. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the 1st down before he's dragged to the ground. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. And the Rams come to the line with a new set of downs. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Morrow. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds.
Timeout, Colorado State.
And the entire playbook is wide open on second and short like this. He's looking to throw. Grab near the marker. It's Horton. Across the 25 to the 24-yard line before he stopped. Pick up a 5 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're bringing heat. And a little too much adrenaline on that throw never gave his receiver a chance.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
He's got it on the run. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your uni. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.